In JavaScript, we first have to define a function before we can use it. So let's go ahead and define a function called add. We'll see here that we use the function keyword to define a new function. Following the function keyword, we specify the name of the function. Then we have our parameters of the function, and finally, the body of the function. In this case, our body of the function simply returns the sum of our two parameters. But functions don't always have to return a value. For instance, we may define a function that simply sets the value of another variable in our program. In this case, I've created a variable called myVariable, and then I've defined a function that accepts a single parameter which is then assigned to that myVariable variable. We can even assign functions to variables. In this case, we've assigned an anonymous function definition to the variable add. We say an anonymous function definition because this function does not actually have a function name. It's anonymous. But we can reference this function through the variable that we've assigned it to. We'll look at how to do that in the next section on function invocation. But it follows from this example that we can also set function definitions as values in objects. In this case, we've assigned the function definition, the same anonymous function definition, to a property in this object called myObject. In this case, we referred to this property as a method. This is a method of myObject, and we're familiar with using methods already. When we call console.log, what we're invoking is the log method of the console object. Here, we're simply defining our own method of myObject.